Doctor Strange is a pretty good movie, but also might be Marvel's most visually striking film I've seen since Guardians of the Galaxy and even the first Thor. I expected some trippy and outrageous visuals, and not only was I not disappointed, but also got a lot more than what I actually bargained for. Some of us thought we were getting Marvel's Inception, and we kinda got that, plus the Stargate scene from 2001, and add in that time travel scene from the second SpongeBob movie, maximizing the intensity of how trippy you can go by 100, and what you got is some of the most visually creative fight sequences I've seen, most definitely since Inception. Benedict Cucumber was pretty good as Doctor Strange, with moments in the movie that has him really show off his true acting abilities and had me easily latch onto his character. Chiwetel Ejiofor, I'm terrible at names, was really good as well, but the one that really stole the show, for me anyways, other than Cumberbatch, was Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One, who not only was great in her performance and how easily she channeled this character, but also served as somewhat the emotional and philosophical core of the movie, especially with a scene where she has a conversation with Strange about time and even death, which was beautifully executed. There were quite a numerous group of people that actually hated the choice of her filling in that role, complaining on, "Ooh, that's not from the comics. Why is he a she now? Why does the white man wash the colors away?" To which I look at this and say, if the actor is really good and gives a really great performance, then what's the commotion? As long as they were great and give the character even more depth than what they were originally written as, which she does. The action scenes were great, the acting was really great, the visuals were absolutely stunning and mind-boggling. I like how Strange has to teach and train himself on how to gain his powers and how to control it, as it also builds up his character. There's a lot of hilarious moments in the movie, and I like how time was presented both visually and subtly. But the movie does have its flaws though. The villain is a Marvel villain, which has me to invent a game of bingo. Use these factors listed, and if the villain that you're seeing in a Marvel movie has all these factors, 5 in a row, then you win. Have served only to cause conflict on the heroes in the middle. Alright, here we go. Does his motivations involve greed? Is he shown to be intimidating? Does he have a strange design? Is he forgettable? Wants to take over something? Is he a servant to an even bigger villain? Does he lack a personality? Does he monologue, giving the heroes an advantage? Is he super serious? Is the villain played by a good actor? Is he a good villain? That's pretty much all I have right now. I'll come up with some later, maybe in a different video, whatever. Villain, 5 in a row, and you win.
Great. What do I win? What? Out!
But to be fair, there are moments in the movie where the villain seems to have a shred of personality, telling some funny lines and moments of actual intimidation, but the thing is, he falls in the same exact formula of the typical Marvel villain, as I listed in that joke bingo game before. If only they put in the same amount of effort in their villains as they do with their heroes. Cause Loki can't be just the standard of what a good villain is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Even Ultron's an above average Marvel villain. And while I did say the movie has a lot of funny moments, there were moments where in the movie that they just throw in a lot of jokes, just a bunch of jokes hitting the wall, and some of them don't even hit. Like there was a point where a big serious and emotional moment happens in the movie, and the next scene later it's a joke, which isn't bad because you gotta relieve that tension, but it came in a little too early and needed a little more time in order for the scene to really sink in and to properly die down and become even more effective, then tell the joke. Overall, this is a really good movie, which not only does it take this character, but Marvel into a more stranger and funner direction. It has its flaws, but still didn't ruin what is a good movie. Also, out of context, there was an earthquake that hit my theater, and it was during an action scene during the movie, and it couldn't have been more perfectly timed. It was incredible, like a free 4D experience. Just want to say that. I'm giving Doctor Strange a B+.